Hello, everyone, and welcome to this month's Qubit Tech Talk. Today, I'm very lucky to have Sal LoSchiavo here with us from Jenne Distribution. Sal is the VP of Sales and just long acquaintance of mine. And we worked together at his previous employer as well. But for the last 3 or 4 years, I think Sal's been the VP of Sales at Jenne Distribution. So, Sal, thanks for being with us.
Thank you. Thanks for the invite.
You bet. So, Jenne Distribution is a huge partner of ours that probably not a lot of you watching this has heard of, right? So they live behind the scenes and partner with us as we deliver goods and sometimes services to customers. So when we sell equipment to customers like Extreme Networks, we sell access points, switches, software. We buy that through distribution. Right? Hardly any manufacturers sell direct. They almost all sell through distribution. And Jenne Distribution is one of our key distributors. And some of the reasons why we really have a deep love affair, so to speak, with Jenne Distribution is longevity. We've been working with them a long time. I personally have worked with Jenne since I think 2001. I asked Sal to look back, and he could only go back 3 years. But when we first got into the market with in the Panasonic phone system world at New Age Telecom, we were buying TD 1232s and TD 816. I'm dating myself now through Jenne Distribution, but we've stayed with them, active customers for a long time. As their business has evolved, it's really aligned well with ours, and we're still 20 years later just rocking and rolling. The reliability of Jenne has been phenomenal. We've always been able to rely upon Jenne to deliver when we want, when we've asked for. They've gone over and above. The integrity of the organization has been great with Sal and getting to know Ray Jenne and the Jenne family in general. It's been fantastic. So Sal, thank you so much for the behind the scenes work that you guys do to really help us and help our customers. But take a minute and tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about Jenne Distribution.
You bet. But first, thank you, Ryan. Thank you for the kind words and the partnership. It's truly appreciated. Jenne was founded, in 1986. So we've been in business for about 35 years. I joined Jenne about 3 years ago, moved over from Extreme Networks, where Extreme happens to be, our number one vendor at Jenne, and we happen to be, pretty large for Extreme, and I think we're their largest distributor, and we've won Distributor of the Year, I think out of the last 5 years, 4 times. So Extreme's a really important vendor of ours. But we serve multiple resellers and have approximately 200 vendors set up at Jenne. We have a facility in Avon, Ohio. It's about 120,000 square feet. We got about 90,000 of the square feet dedicated for inventory, because that is our number one objective, right? To make sure we have the inventory to serve and support our partners like Qubit. We're a private company, and we're also founded by Rose Jenne, and she still works and provides support and management guidance to the company. We're a women's business enterprise, so for partners who have diversity spend requirements, that comes in handy for sure.
Yes, we've used that before. That's been very beneficial to us.
Yeah, absolutely. We have we're fortunate to have Rose's 2 sons leading the business, Ray and Dean Jenne. You mentioned Ray. Ray manages the ops. Dean manages the sales. They both started while they were in high school, and through college and stuff, did summer interns. They worked in the warehouse. They've basically held every post at the company. So you can't pull the wool over their eyes because they've been in every job and now they're presidents of the company. Our CEO is Dave Johnson, and he joined about 10 years ago from Hawaii. He was a corporate VP there. Our legacy at Jenne is telephony. You know, that's where it all started, and it morphed into UC. And then over the years, we've added complementary technologies like data networking, physical security, cloud, and various IoT products and services that support all of the technology practices. We serve. Yep, go on.
Well, so I was going to say, so I've seen all that transformation, and it's been kind of fun to watch. I mean, I've been out to Avon, Ohio several times, so it's fun to watch the operation too. It's logistics is a big thing, but I'm always fascinated how, you know, we can place an order at 3:30 in the afternoon, and that thing arrives the next day in a box with our logo on it. Right? It's just pretty awesome, frankly.
Yeah, you're referring to custom logo where we'll put Qubit's logo on all the cartons, so when they arrive at your customer's locations, they can immediately recognize where the product is, who the product's from.
Yeah, so it's very, very, very cool. Sal, what's something that you guys think differentiates you from your competition, right? So other distributors that are out there.
Yeah, great question. So, we think our focus and dedication is really a strong differentiator. I know that sounds basic, but if you think about our strategy where we support hundreds of vendor lines versus thousands of vendor lines that our competitors support. So we're not a catalog house, which is commonly referred to as a broadline distributor. That's a familiar term for most. We're not a broadline distributor. We specialize in a handful of vendors in each of the technology categories. And then we strive to be the best, in the industry at supporting and serving those vendor lines. So essentially, we put our eggs in one basket, usually with one or two top vendors in each category. I'd say another thing is inventory. We're not shy to inventory. We get it. We understand that when resellers, or VARs or partners, whatever you want to refer to them as, when they are ordering on behalf of their customers, you need the equipment immediately. And we do all kinds of things on pre-ordering gear and holding a lot of inventory in that facility. And I'd say the last thing is the way we cherish our relationships with not only the vendors but our partners like Qubit. We'd like to think that we're cut from the same cloth as as the resellers that we serve. We're a private company, much like many of the resellers like Qubit, who are local or regional in scope. Private companies often managed by and operated by families. That's what really makes us different, I think, compared to our competitors.
Yeah, I can definitely speak to that. You guys have been extremely helpful to me as when I started this Qubit, and obviously I bought New Age from my father-in-law, but even things like helping me with lines of credit and getting me hooked up with flooring lines and kind of like the dirty, non-sexy parts of the business that are so critical to an overall success. So you guys have been absolutely great on. So Sal, I appreciate the time. I certainly appreciate the partnership that you and Jenne have brought to Qubit, and through an extension to all of our customers, frankly. Just thanks for all the hard work and dedication. It really bleeds out of your culture with everybody you come across. It's a real pleasure to work with you guys. So thanks for being on today. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ryan. Thanks for the opportunity and the partnership.
Yep. We'll talk soon.